Good evening, I'm Ankita Singh, and you're watching Channel 6 Network's 9 p.m. bulletin. Here's a roundup of the day's most important news. In a significant political move, Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has called for the inclusion of Delhi's Jats in the centre's OBC list. The demand has sparked a strong response from BJP leaders, including NDMC Vice Chairman Kuljit Singh Chahal, who dismissed it as an election gimmick. As AAP faces growing challenges, the issue of Jat reservation remains highly contentious, with both parties continuing to stake their claims. Moving on to international news, a South Korean lawmaker has reported that around 300 North Korean soldiers have died in Russia's ongoing war against Ukraine. The situation is continuing to unfold, with global concerns about the impact of foreign soldiers being deployed in the conflict and the toll it's taking on those involved. In the world of sports, Netflix is set to unveil an India vs Pakistan documentary series ahead of the Champions Trophy 2025. The highly anticipated series will launch on 7th February, just in time for the action-packed tournament, promising cricket fans a thrilling preview. In other major developments, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Zedmora Tunnel in Sonmarg, Jammu and Kashmir, paying tribute to workers who lost their lives during its construction. Reflecting on his personal connection with the region, PM Modi recalled his past as a BJP worker, traveling through challenging terrains, even during heavy snowfall, and being warmly welcomed by the people. Meanwhile, the NCP-SP has dismissed claims of Jayant Patil's ouster as the Maharashtra party head, refuting media reports alleging internal demands for a leadership change. In legal news, the Delhi High Court has criticized the AAP government over delays in handling CAG reports. BJP lawyer Vijandar Gupta argued for a special session to debate the reports, while the Delhi government labelled the petition politically motivated. The court refrained from making an immediate ruling, stating that both sides needed to be heard. On the cricket front, Rohit Sharma is expected to retire after the 2025 Champions Trophy, with the likelihood of him not playing in the upcoming England Test series. Fans will be keeping a close eye on this, as Sharma is expected to lead India during the prestigious tournament. The ICC Champions Trophy 2025 has already attracted attention, though as of 12 January, India and Pakistan are the only teams yet to announce their squads. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, has requested an extension and is expected to finalize India's squad by 19th January, with players like Jasprit Bumrah and Kuldeep Yadav facing fitness concerns. In a statement regarding the India alliance, Shiv Sena, UBT, MP Sanjay Raut emphasized the importance of dialogue to maintain cohesion among the various political parties with differing ideologies. In a disturbing case, a Thane man has been sentenced to 20 years in prison for sexually assaulting a minor relative. This serves as a grim reminder of the critical need to safeguard children and ensure justice in cases of exploitation. On a political note, Omar Abdullah has commended PM Modi for upholding an election promise with the inauguration of the Zedmora Tunnel, while urging the restoration of Jammu and Kashmir's statehood. The Zedmora Tunnel is expected to improve tourism and economic development in the region by providing year-round connectivity to Sonmarg. In a security update, Indian Army Chief General Dwivedi revealed that 60% of terrorists killed in Jammu and Kashmir are Pakistani nationals. Regarding the ongoing violence in Manipur, he confirmed that security forces are actively working to restore peace, with enhanced surveillance and ongoing fencing projects along the Myanmar border. That wraps up tonight's bulletin. Stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for watching Channel 6 Network.